questions. The one that I gave you, all right? Sekejap, Okay, so let's look at the first straight line questions that is from SBP questions, all right? So this is the, you're going to find what is the equation of the straight line, RQ. Okay, so now let's look at RQ. So RQ is actually part of the line in the parallelogram, okay? So that means if this is RQ parallel to OP. Okay, so when you want to find equation of a straight line, we have to use y equals to mx plus c, isn't it? So we need to know the m, we need to know the c. So we know the C already. What is C? C is the y-intercept of the line RQ. That means if we look at the line RQ, it actually intersect this part here, this point here at y-axis. So that means this is a 4. Okay, that is 4. So how to find the value of the m? Okay, so m, we need to have two coordinates. So since we don't know what's the coordinate of Q, all right, so you can actually pinjam the line of PO to find the gradient. So what's the coordinates of this point here? Since it is located at the origin, so the coordinates is 0, 0. Okay, so MOP is actually equals to the gradient of RQ. So the working will be 3 minus 0 over 4 minus 0. So this working I get from this formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So remember the number 1 and number 2 here is actually located down here. Okay, you cannot write it on top here because this one is actually power. Okay, please take note, this is wrong and this is the correct one. Okay, so next, okay, you get 3 over 4 for the gradient of RQ and also the gradient of OP. All right, so what you're going to do is we're going to put the value of M and C, which is 4, into the equation. So y equals to M is what? 3 over 4 x plus 4. So this is the answer for A. Okay, and for B, you're going to find what is the x-intercept of the straight line RQ. So it means that, katakanlah, I extend the line of the x-axis here, okay, and the line of RQ, okay, RQ I extend lagi, sambung, it will touch this point. So this is actually the x-intercept, okay. All right, the y-intercept of RQ just now was 4, isn't it? So now x-intercept is this point here. So RQ is this equation just now. So make use of that equation, y equals to 3 over 4x plus 4. So since we're finding x-intercept, so your y must be 0. Ingat, if you're finding x-intercept, then y will be 0. If you're finding the y-intercept, then x will be 0. So in this case, we're going to take the first situation. So your y must be 0. Just sub in inside. Okay, so Zara, you tak payah buat table tau Zara, because I know when I share your working, you buat table pula. Tak payah pun tak apa, because your working is quite long, tak perlu. Okay, so now since this is positive, 3 over 4 is positive, 3 over 4 is positive on this side, I biarkan di sini. So I'll bring this one to the side, so it's negative 4. Bring up, so we have 3x equals to negative 16. So we want the x only, right? So divide both sides with 3. So we have x equals to negative 16 over 3. Done. Okay. All right. So now let's move on to the next one. Okay. So now let's move on to the next one. This is questions for Malacca. So Malacca, this diagram shows you two parallel lines, which is POQ. So let's look at the first one. So POQ, the shorter line. Next, we have RMS. RMS is the longer slanted line. And we have a vertical line, which is MN. Okay. So the first one, you have to find what is the gradient of PQ. Okay. So how to find the gradient of PQ? Okay. Jom kita tengok. Where is PQ? So PQ is this one. Okay. Actually, the equation is given already. Okay. So what's the equation? Of a straight line, y equals to mx plus c. So when it is given as y equals to negative half x, okay, it means that the m is equals to negative half. Okay, so that's the answer. A, m equals to negative 1 over 2. Okay, kenapa c dia nothing? Okay, because here is 0, right? Kenapa 0? Look at the diagram. So POQ, it intersect the y-axis at 0. Betul tak? That's why our C is 0 and there's nothing written here. Okay? Alright, so that's only one mark. So that's answer B. You're going to find what is the equation of RMS. So again, RMS, you have to use y equals to mx plus c. What do you need? You need to have the m, you need to have the C. Ada tak C dekat sini? Tak ada. Okay, never mind. Later we find. Okay, now let's find the M first. So we know that this line RMS is parallel to the line of PQ. So when we say that the lines are parallel, so we can say that the RMS, the gradient of that line, is equals to the gradient of PQ. So what's the gradient of PQ just now? Tadi kita dah dapat ni in A, right? It is negative 1 over 2, where we can actually put it inside the equation already to replace the M. Okay, so now I put negative 1 over 2 here. So what to put inside the Y, what to put inside the X, and how to find the C. So since they're asking you for RMS, you tengok dekat line RMS, is there any point that is located on the line? Yes, it is, which is 4, 6 here. Betul tak? So this one will be my X, this one will be my Y. So I'm going to put my X to replace this X here, 4. Okay? And my Y here is going to be 6. I replace 6. So what's my C? We don't know what is the C. C is a question mark here. So never mind. Let it be C here. Okay? So when you solve this one, you cancel or you press calculator, you get negative 2 on this side plus C. This is 6. Bring it over. So we have 6 plus 2. So C is equals to 8. It means that this is actually 8. If I ask you what's the coordinate, so it will be 0, 8. Okay. All right. So now we have the M. Mana tadi M? M is this one. Okay. And we have the C. So we can write complete equation already. So we're going to write Y equals to negative 1 over 2X plus 8. That's, yeah. Okay. All right. So marks will be given when I see the correct substitution of Y, X, and M, and the correct equation here. 2 marks. Okay, next dia kata apa? Find the x-intercept of the straight line MN. So let's look at MN. This is MN, isn't it? So x-intercept is actually this point. And this point at the same time is actually the x-intercept of RMS. Okay, I repeat. This red line, this red dot, okay, dia ada dua function tau. First, as the x-intercept or RMS, and also the x-intercept of MN. So we don't have any information about MN, isn't it? But we do have information of the equation of RMS, which is Y equals to negative 1 over 2X plus 8. So since we are finding this, which is the x-intercept, okay, kita nak cari x-intercept, so your Y must be 0, and you have to put the 0 here. So negative 1 over 2X plus 8. So since this is negative on the right side, I'm going to shift it to this side. So I have a positive half X equals to 8. So my X equals to 16. Yeah. So marks will be given when I see, okay, when I see this one, you know how to sub in this one, 1 mark and this one. Okay. All right. So that is Malacca. Followed by, now is Negeri 9. Okay, Negeri 9 ni, dia guna konsep of ratio. Okay, tapi a very basic ratio yang tak susah pun. Okay, so now it is given that you are given 2 straight lines. Okay, apa dia? We have line XY and we have a vertical line of YZ. Okay, so dia dah bagi dekat sini girls. Right, look at this one. YZ is equals to 2XO. Okay, some students, they're confused when it comes to ratio. Dia tak tahu nak baca macam mana. So I tell you the easiest tips is, okay, you group the letters on one side, the numbers on one side. Okay, so YZ will stay here. This one will go to the side, so that means over Z. Salah tulis lah. Sorry, X Sorry. I thought it is Z, dia punya 2. Okay, it is over XO. Okay, so what's the number left? Okay, apa nombor yang tinggal on the right side? So we have 2, right? So 2 over apa? 2 over 1 because there's nothing there. So letak over 1. So what can we learn out? What can we know about this one? These ratios. Sekejap, I write my 2 properly. Okay, sekejap ya. Okay, so alright, so YZ is 2. It means that from here to here, the portion is 2. Okay, 2 bahagian. XO, from here to here, is one portion. Satu bahagian sahaja. Okay, let's see girls. 1 portion represents how many units? From this origin turun ke bawah, it is -9, right? So that means total one parts, okay, as one part is equivalent to 9 units. How do I get the 9 units from? It is from the origin, turun ke bawah ni, sebanyak 9 units. Okay, alright, so if this is one part equals to 9 units, how about these two parts? So two parts will be berapa? Of course, 2 times 9 equals to 18 units. So that means the distance from this point to this point is 18. Okay, so what's the value of A? So A is 18 lah. Okay, because ni 0. Dia naik sebanyak 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sampailah 18. So this is 18. So A equals to 18. Alright. Okay, ada yang juga guna konsep of distance tapi I rasa macam lagi leceh. Okay, because marks is only berapa marks ni kat sini. I think this is only 1 mark. Okay, so kalau 1 mark, dah ni jawapan dia. Even kalau you hentam sekalipun, tak ada working. Kalau 1 mark sahaja, you nampak kalau this is 1 mark, okay, that means you hentam sahaja without working, you akan dapat markah. Okay, now let's do the last one. Question number 2. Gradient of a straight line xy. So what is xy? So xy is this line here. Okay, to get the gradient, what do we need normally? We need 2 points, isn't it? So we know that, kejap padam sikit ya. Okay. Okay, we know that this is 8, berapa tadi? 8, 18, right? Because A is 18. Alright, so when I bring down, okay, I buat dotted line macam ni. That means any point along this line, okay, that is located along this line, x coordinate dia akan jadi 0. Akan jadi 8. Betul tak? Sama juga macam ni. This one menjadi 8. So since it lies on the x-intercept, dia berada dekat aksi x. So kita punya y akan jadi 0. So 8, 0 there. Okay. So now we have y equals to 8, 0. And we have x equals to 0, -9. So can we find the gradient? Of course. mxy equals to 0 minus -9 over 8 minus 0. So jangan pening-pening kepala girls, just press the calculator, you get 9 over 8. That's all. Okay. Alright, so that is for apa? I think Negeri 9. Okay, we have another questions on Negeri 9. Okay, this one I would say is a bit kebat lah. Okay, dia kebat. Okay, ada sebab kenapa saya bagi you kebat. Because I dah banyak bagi questions on straight lines, right? So basic straight lines tu sepatutnya, okay, after all the revisions that we have done together, you dah boleh master. That's why I give you questions yang a bit tougher, okay, tapi still you boleh jawab kalau you faham I punya concept of straight lines, okay? Because normally questions yang I bagi dekat sini ialah combination of another topic. Contohnya like ratio, okay? Contohnya macam apa? Apa tadi konsep dia? A distance, okay? Combination, alright. So, what do we have in 6.2? It is a parallelogram of QRST. And PQT is a straight line, okay? So PQT is a straight line and P lies on the y-axis, okay? So Q and R, dia berada dekat x-axis. Given that the equation of, given that the gradient of RS, okay, gradient of this one, okay, is 9 over 2. So you gotta find what is the value of J, okay? So sekarang kita tengok girls, okay, kejap, ni senang je ni. Sebab 1 mark tau, kalau 1 mark ni, senang ni, Allah, kejap, padam balik. Okay, let's focus on this point. So this one maksudnya apa? This is -8, right? When I go here, it is -9. So anything that is located along this line, okay, y coordinate dia akan jadi -9. So J is berapa? J is equals to -9. Itu sahaja, tak ada jalan kira pun girls. Okay? Alright. Now, number 2. This is number 1 Roman. Okay, number 2. The equation of the straight line PT. So PT equation, we need to have y equals to mx plus c. Okay. Do we know what is the value of the c? The y-intercept of PT? No, we don't know. Okay. So kalau kita tak tahu, we have to find the y, the m, and the x. Okay. Alright. So sekarang, apa yang kita boleh buat ialah, we know that the RS, this one here, equation dia, this one here is parallel to this, betul? Which means that, okay, MRS is equals to MPT, betul? which is equals to 9 over 2, and we can use 9 over 2 and put it inside here. Alright? And just now we know that the J just now was berapa? J just now is negative 9, right? So T is actually negative 5, negative 9. So this one will become our X, this one become our Y. Okay, so apa yang kita kena buat ni girls? So to find the C, we need to have the M done already. We need to have the Y and the X, and that will be taken from here. Okay, so Y berapa? Negative 9. Okay, what is my X? X is negative 5. Okay, plus C. Okay, remember this working is for us to find the C because we need to know what is this point here. Alright. Okay, just press the calculator. Tak payah pening-pening kepala. Okay, so bring it over to this side. We have negative 9 plus 45 over 2 equals to C. Ni press calculator So C equals to 27 over 2. Now I have my M already, which is 9 over 2. I have my C. So put everything into the equation. So Y equals to M is 9 over 2. X plus C is 27 over 2. Okay, so this is the answer for question number 2. Okay, next question number 3 will be the coordinates of Q. So coordinates of Q, girls. Cuba you fahamkan. Dia dah cakap tadi, Q lies on the what? X-axis, isn't it? So X-axis, okay, tengok pula this line. Q is actually what? Q is the X-intercept. Okay, so Q tu berada dekat mana? On the line of PT, betul tak? What is equation of PT? Ni you dah cari equation of PT. So equation of PT is Y equals to 9 over 2X plus 27 over 2. So since we are finding the X-intercept, that means Y will be 0. Put the 0 here. So 9 over 2X plus 27 over 2. Bring this one over here because I want my X to be positive. So kalau dia positive, dia berada dekat belah kanan. So this one is 27 over 2. You nak cross multiply boleh. Okay, you nak bring this one over here pun boleh. Okay, I show you if you bring it to this side first. Okay, so it will become 27 over 2 times 2 over 9. Dia kena terbalikkan. Oh, I forgot. When you bring it here, it is supposed to be a negative here. Okay, so I put negative. So it is X. So when you cancel off, you dapat berapa? Press calculator, X equals to negative 3. Okay, kalau you nak cross multiply, fine, boleh, tak ada masalah. Okay, so kalau you nak cross multiply, dia akan jadi macam gini. Sekejap, macam mana nak, tak ada space lah pula. Okay, never mind, I write it here. Okay, method 2, if you want to cross multiply, dia akan jadi 27 negative over 2, 9 over 2x, cross multiply like this. So you get 18x equals to negative 54, and that will be x equals to negative 3. Sama sahaja. Okay. Alright, so that's dia minta coordinates. Okay, belum habis lagi. So since this is the value of the X-intercept, so since dia nak minta coordinates, so it will be negative 3, 0. Done. Okay. Okay, next will be the Selangor set 1. Okay, Selangor set 1. Okay. Sorry. Diagram 4 shows you a straight road of AB. So AB, mana AB? Okay, and AB passes through the midpoint of town F and town G. Okay, dia berada di tengah-tengah. Okay, alright. So sekarang ni, we have to find what is the coordinate of midpoint of town F dengan town G. Okay, town G ni, what's the coordinate of that point? Okay, so it will be 3, 1. Okay, negative 7, 1 is here. What's the midpoint of that town? These two towns. Okay, so midpoint ialah the sum of the x and the y coordinates divided by 2. So negative 7 plus 3 over 2 followed by 1 plus 1 over 2. So you will have negative 4 over 2, 2 over 2. So it is negative 2, 1. Okay, so negative 2, 1 is the midpoint. So midpoint tu agak-agak dekat mana? Okay, lebih kurang sini lah. Okay, why I said it is here? Because you nampak the y coordinate is 1. Betul tak? So 1 that means must be along this line. Okay, so dia boleh jadi kat sini, dia boleh jadi kat sini. Okay, tak kisahlah kat mana-mana. Tapi along that line lah. Okay, kejap ya. Let me erase this one first. Okay, it will be somewhere along this line. But we don't know where is the exact position. Okay, alright. Lepas tu nak buat apa? Okay, a straight line KL is built. Okay, we have a new line, the name is KL. And that road, the new line, is parallel to the AB. Okay, so it can be here, it can be here. Okay, tapi dia mesti sama sengit. Okay, but passes through point F. When it passes through point F, that means we have the exact position already. Exact position dia ialah kat sini. Dia mesti sengit parallel as AB and passes through this point F. Okay, so when it says that it is parallel, automatically you kena tahulah equation, the gradient must be the same. Betul tak? Okay, equation dia mesti, gradient must be the same. Okay, so we need to have the gradient. Okay, kalau kita nak buat find equation of KL, we need to find the gradient of KL. Boleh tak, is it possible to find the line of KL, dia punya gradient? No, it is impossible because we don't know what is the other coordinates. So we need to have the coordinates, the gradient of AB. Can we do that? Yes, it is possible to do that. Why? Because this one is actually berapa? 0, 2. And this one sebenarnya ialah 2, 1. A negative 2, 1. The one that we got previously. Okay, negative 2, 1. Dia mesti ada sebab kenapa you have to find this one. It's for you to find the gradient. Okay, alright. So let's find the gradient. So kita buat apa? 2 minus 1 over 0 minus negative 2. So tak payah pening kepala, just press the calculator carefully. It is 1 over 2. Okay, lepas tu, equation. To find the equation of straight line, we have to use y equals to mx plus c. Ini equation apa, girls? KL, Okay, we know the gradient, right? So we put the gradient here. So is there any point that lies on the line KL? There is, which is negative 7, 1. Okay, so this one become our x, this one become our y. So masukkan, girls. Alright, so where's the my pen? Okay, so this one will be 1 equals to x will be negative 7 plus c. So 1 equals to negative 7 over 2 plus c. Bring it over here. 1 plus 7 over 2c. So 1 plus 7 over 2. This is c. Press the calculator. So c is equals to 9 over 2. Okay, ataupun 4.5. But I prefer improper fraction lah. So since you have the c and the m, you put everything inside. So y equals to mx. M tadi apa? 1 over 2. What's the c? C is 9 over 2. So this is equation for B. Okay, I know this is a bit kebat. You have to imagine something, and actually the worst part, okay, yang nampak macam susah is actually this one. How to find the gradient. So that's where you are stuck. Okay, but actually you can get 1 mark, and that is from A. Paling-paling pun takkanlah A tak tahu buat kan. Okay, so that's Selangor set 1. Now let's look at Selangor set 2. So for Selangor set 2, okay, we have 3 locations here, okay, 3 points. The police station, Aini's house, and the school. So the distance between Aini's house, okay, and the police station is equal to the distance between the school and police station. So the distance between this one, police station and school, is actually same with the distance of Aini's house to the police station. So you get a shape of an isosceles triangle sebenarnya. Okay, and you're gonna find what is the value of H. Okay. So sebenarnya soalan ni senang. But when I check, some of you use distance. Okay, distance when you're working, which I think a bit complicated, and sebenarnya susah sikit. Okay, because when it comes to distance punya formula, students tend to do careless mistakes when it comes to negative, positive signs, the square signs with the square root sign. So kita tak nak guna cara macam tu. Okay, you just look at this part here. This line here, all right? Focus on this. Isn't it a vertical line? It is a vertical line. Why? Because they have the same x coordinate, right? So that means let's find the distance from here to here. Ni kena kira hati-hati sikit lah. So let's look at this one. This is from here to here is 1 unit, betul tak? Okay, from here, this point to this point is 5 units, betul? This is 5 above the x-axis. This is 1 unit below the x-axis. So total of 6, betul? Kalau total of 6, maksudnya when you divide by 2, that means the midpoint will be 3. So 3 is lebih kurang sini. Okay, so bila 3 lebih kurang sini, so that means kalau sini 5, ni akan jadi apa? 4, 3, 2. Understand? So this is actually 2. Okay, kita check bawah ni betul tak 3? So tadi 2 kan? 2, 1, 0, negative 1. So nampak tak? 6 there. Alright? 6 divided by 2. That means each part will be 3 lah. Okay, so if I extend the line So, perasan tak, the police station with the midpoint, actually they lie on the same horizontal line. It means that the value of our H is equals to berapa? 2. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, B. A straight line, a straight road will be built passes through the school. Okay, soalan ni lebih kurang macam tadi. Okay, a new line will be constructed. Okay, dia mestilah passes through the school. Okay, so that means line ni lebih kurang macam gini. Okay, and parallel to the road that connects the police station and Aini's house. Okay, this is Aini's house dengan police station. So, dia mesti sama sengit. You see? The orange line, the two orange lines are parallel, and the line here is actually passes through the school. Okay, so you gotta find the equation of a straight line. Sama macam tadi, girls. Okay, so maybe you can stop the video, you boleh try, and you boleh check your answers after buat Okay, so I assume you dah check. So y equals to, I assume you dah buat. Okay, now you check. Y equals to mx plus c. Alright, so is there any C or the Y, y-intercept for this line? No, we don't have any. So kita kena cari. Kalau kita kena cari C, that means kita kena masukkan Y, M dengan X. So how to put the Y? So Y is actually the coordinate, X and Y actually coordinates from the school lah. So we have -1 here. We have 4 for the X coordinate. So what's the M? You got to find the M. How to find the M? Kita kena pinjam the position of what? The police station and also Aini's house. Alright. So I'm going to find the gradient first. So we know that -2, 2 here. One more is 4, 5. So 5 minus 2 over 4 minus -2. So tak payah pening kepala, just press the calculator. So answer is 1 over 2. So I'm going to put 1 over 2 here. So again, this working is for us to find what? The C. Betul tak? So this one will be 2 plus C, bring over -1 minus 2, C, so C is -3. So we know the M already, kita dah tahu M, kita dah tahu C, so let's find the equation. So Y equals to 1 over 2x, Y equals to 1 over 2x minus 3. So this one will be your final answer. So I really hope that, okay, after you watch this video, you kena try balik, okay? Study from the schema jawapan that I gave you, okay? Jangan terus salin apa yang I buat, okay? Dengar recording ni, tengok, cuba fahamkan, and cuba check balik after you dah buat, compare kan. Kalau ada, of course akan ada salah somewhere, okay? Tapi at least you learn something, alright? Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you very much.